Got so much flavor you can taste as you taste us like Deo gum, so refreshing. Never saw heights you obtain. Man, I feel like Chuck Yeager and my body's a plane. You old school, but neck without being nostalgic while you sucking your thumb, waiting for the best to come. But there appears to be none, with the exception of one. That's the damn ground shaking, devastating, wicked, yanking, making new, never faking, rocking nation worldwide. Worldwide. That's a nice, it's like 19 tight. I'm getting the blind, so sick and tight. Yeah, it ain't right. Yeah, the mic is mine and you can't get it back. Why follow trends? We seen the movie, so we know how it ain't fly. Even if you tap your arms like a bird, my zodiac style, we do not disturb. From the bow, step on your action like a bird. Non-believers with my foot, so they grew another limb. I'm numb to y'all and I don't give a fly. How you rock, who you shoot? With an axe to your identity, it's called like a unicorn. You're healing your ego all over your head with a hat. Unless you succumb to cataract. Since clear as a view from the tip of your nose, the evidence in your eye, it's Play your hater number one of all that corny reggaeton. He's your prodigy. That's a hill. His kid crack over the air like glass. More like a burger. Not a ball. I catapult the catalog of claticas in the wag. Yeah, yeah.
Job, so I work. See, it's the reason I was put up on this earth. My friends and my family say I'm a jerk. Cause they don't know I'm taking music to the hearse. I got this feeling they don't understand the strain of what I deal with. In the game, it's the business, and I gotta handle it, man. To keep it real with you, this is what I gotta do. So I gotta be a man, pack my bags, let me go. And my dream is your dream, so please let me know if you rollin' the neck. I'm trying to go to the top, cause I'm a rock for real. If you know what I'm at, let's go rock. Pride. So I quit my job and got on my grind. Cause I ain't wanna be the man inside. And now I'm chillin'. Everybody screaming my name and I'm in the building. I ain't even thinking the same, and that's brilliant. Had to sacrifice everything, and I did it cause I love it. I ain't think twice of it. So my dudes and my girls, sorry that I had to go. But my dream is my dream, and it's best that you know that I work for the Betty. Yes, every single penny. I'm a rock, I'm for real. If I ain't tell you already, let's go. I'm a rock. I don't give a damn who you are, cause I'm a rock. What the hell you mad at me for, man? I'm a rock. I don't got a man guitar to be real. Say I'm a rock. Yeah, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Now let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. A dream, a plan, a scheme.
Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it between these two great warriors. Crawford's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Fleming's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight he's bubbling with confidence.
Introducing first, fighting out of the full corner, that Intentions Crawford. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the right corner, Fleming.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Well, we got a southpaw in the ring tonight going up against a traditional orthodox right-handed fighter. So many times we hear about the footwork. Teddy, explain the footwork in a matchup like this.
Well, what you want to do usually, traditionally, if you're the orthodox fighter, you want to take your left foot, your lead foot, and keep it outside the lead foot of the southpaw, his right foot, and step to your left a little bit. Take away his power punch, his left hand, and get a little better angle for your jab.
And his own story was as curious as his narrative. The tale of his life is the tale of a writer of incredible vision, an astute analyst and pundit, a lyricist compassionate and callous, a reckless hedonist and disaffected malcontent.
I spit that wonder rhyme with me and my conglomerates shall remain anonymous. Call it
Holy cow! Crawford's hit by that counter shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak. So you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Crawford's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Crawford's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now, because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, He doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. Good block by Bad Intentions. He missed with that headshot. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Crawford. Ten clicks of the talk. Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions.
Keep your hands up. Good. Keep your hands up, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Good way to protect the midsection. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Crawford's swelling will not be what his corner wants to see. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. So he decides to go downstairs. There it is! Fleming's almost out of it there. He was stunned. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Crawford's going to need to do a good job of protecting himself because he started swelling in the midst of that last round.
You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Get on that. Get on that.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him hit for his misses. Get the conference.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last.
We got them going down for the count, looking at the ground. That's why we got haters. That's why we got haters. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
It was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Fleming's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Blocks the headshot. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all four of them. Crawford's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Crawford's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. You have to double jab, all right? Just coming. Every time you come in, I want to see that double jab.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Fleming's got to realize that his work rate has really dropped off a cliff. I know he got stunned earlier in this fight, but at this point, he has to at least put forth some type of aggression. He's got to get himself back in this fight.
Yeah, what you're saying is not just that he's got to do physical things. We understand that, but where's it start? Starts with the mental part. He has to behave like a pro, behave like a fighter.
Crawford's doing really well on the outside. Good block by Bad Intentions. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Blocks away that headshot. Crawford's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And a good counter by Bad Intentions. Crawford's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight, everything he likes.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination. Halfway through this round here, not able to land the headshot. Fleming's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
Keep working the body.
Fleming's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. 10 seconds to go in this round. Crawford's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Crawford's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
You can throw him off with some head. That's it. Throw him off with head. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a...
Hey, Meth Merchant, that's the man. Meth, what's up, boy? What's up, bro? Trying to get my ones up. Cali Studios, man. Yeah. To see Feezy, man. All Revere, man. We're doing it. You know, it's good. 40 water.
One-sided fight. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Fleming's in bad shape. Crawford's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting... Oh! Fleming's gone down. Let's see how he recovers from this. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Fleming's clearly behind on points. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
And he's taken a pretty good amount of punishment.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit ragged there.
How does he turn things around?
Well, what he's got to do right now, look, the guy has shown he has a good chin. So forget that. Don't keep going to that same place because he's already shown you he's good. He's got that nice whiskers. Go downstairs to the body. See if he takes you good down there.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Crawford's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action. There it is. Fleming's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now. Just wobbling away. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? this fight is over. Bad Intentions is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
By knockout, your winner, Bad Intentions, Crawford.
Crawford's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
I pay for what's called eccentricity and my wish to evolve. I hear them all say that I got heart, but not everything that it takes. Take my mind, but not my soul. Pay you fire, I won't sell it for no payroll. Let them hold me down. I know if I know another way, I cannot the other way. I know another way, I'm telling the right to the face. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't show. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine.
It's your boy, Martin Pastor. It's your boy, Pastor. Call me hood president, ghetto hood rail. Don't look up in my hood, instrumental, detriment to the children. Like they don't see that rail, they on the side of that building. Government make these promises to strengthen our cash. Turn around, see our pockets, and they don't wear a mask. They hate tags, everything we made. He increased the party rate. That's gonna have a vote with a creeping on the boat.
We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine. We think you're a joke, show you where it don't shine.
PMD, Eric Sermon, yes. Run your jury, hands up. Yeah, yo, the real dynamic duo, and I quote B-boys. I bring it back to a two-rope dope. I spoke like if I spit the commandments. I should fight now. Where the hell your man went? And he thinks the right. He belong in the gym when like he picked the wrong night. I'm a Las Vegas fight, Don King in the ring. Does my thing before the spring that's all year. Put fear in a wannabe rapper turned actor. He wanna act tough, I hit him with the clapper. Left come after. See, I ain't playing, kid. He screamed and I ain't just say he did. You PMD, I'm scared for us, cause someone might fight us before rush hour. The power I got will snap her neck, so I suggest y'all show respect. We don't do it. Hands up. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds, middleweight action between these two great warriors. Crawford's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Stewart's really keyed in. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10.
When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. You have to start growing in volume in there.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good job on the two-punch combo by Stewart. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Good block by Bad Intentions. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination. Gets rid of that effort. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Stewart. Stewart's corner is going to really need to step up and handle that swelling. Crawford's work rate in that last round served him well.
Box smartly. In and out, side to side. You understand? Breathe it. Take a deep breath. Great.
And round number 3 is underway. Good defensive skill. Able to counter that attack. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Crawford's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Good flush double jab by Stewart. Crawford's lucky that the referee didn't see that. I can't believe he just got away with a headbutt. Ten clicks of the talk. Crawford's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
They start up again, back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Stewart's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Crawford's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Crawford's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Crawford's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
I have no idea what I'm seeing right here, Teddy. The guy's not doing anything. He's just standing there with his opponent opposite him.
Oh, Joe, I would beg to differ. You do have an idea what you're seeing. You're seeing a guy right now that looks like he's spitting a bit.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice strike after catching one by Crawford. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by Crawford. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Crawford's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
You gotta protect yourself.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Stewart's just trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. Crawford's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Crawford's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
He scored well after being hit himself. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Crawford stunned, and he is hurt. Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Crawford's corner is probably wondering what effect the last round's going to have as we start this round. Remember, he was stunned in that last round.
Yeah, he was stunned. He's got to behave like a pro, like a real fighter now. He's got to be able to have a short memory, put that aside, and go out there now and pick up the same way as he had in his mind when he came to this arena, that he's going to be the boss. He's going to be the one leaving here with a W.
Nice block by Stewart. Well off the mark by Stewart. Stewart's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to...
Holy cow! Crawford's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Come on now, work it out.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him.
Keep it going.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Coming towards the end of the... Oh, Stewart's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
A headshot blocked. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy. Keep...
Beat it to the punch.
Right back downstairs. Stewart's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Three punches land in succession by Stewart.
Use the jab.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Last 10 seconds. Crawford's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard.
on, guys,
Now
keep
he
it
just
firm.
has to
Punch it
be
out.
careful that he
Punch it
doesn't
out.
get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Keep working the jab.
A nice block by Bad Intentions. protecting his head well with his guard. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Now hugging on the inside.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy. Oh.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Oh, Crawford's going to get a point deduction. Stewart's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Oh, and there you go. Stewart's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
This is round number 10, scheduled for 10. Stewart's in a tough spot here, and I think his opponent probably knows it, Teddy, don't you? I mean, he's got to realize that his work rate has been tailing off ever since he got to him.
Well, that's the problem. That's why his opponent's getting more confident. You never allow, what's that old saying? Never let the other guy know you're sweating. Well, never let the other fighter know that you're hurt or you're not right, that you're not sure of yourself. He's allowed him to know that, and he's using that knowledge against him right now.
Crawford's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Stewart. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round.
Protect yourself.
Way to block there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Your winner, Bad Intentions, Crawford.
Crawford your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout, but no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.
Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on. So believe me, easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on.
CHB, that's a family. The gang I chose or the gang that chose me. Either way, man, that's family. You don't gotta like it, just way back since the age of 3. My daddy already knew I'd be an OG, but I also gotta show my tribute. Or else I never been this true. Of course, my crew kick me gonna roll deep, cause we not put them to don't fret. Gotta hold your own. Doing things I know my mama won't condone. Don't stop like Alan A.I. There must be an answer, the strong survive. If you down with CHB, throw your hands up. If you down with CHB, throw your hands up.
Better believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on. So believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on. Since Hollywood, I gotta keep my eyes to the sky. Other guys get washed up like eyes when they cry. I got a lot of like, why should I try? Cause I'm $50, that's fly till I die. Like $10, in my opinion. Don't get burned up by old engines. Stay poking holes. Like detention. You wanna talk now? He rethinking. But I'm outside the church that he reading. When he get out, he speak on be in him. But they trust in me like box. Cause I try to spit rhymes for the have-nots. Stay funky like a bum when it's mad hot. And straight battle beating. Believe me. It's easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on. So believe me, easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with till get rolled on.
Introducing, in the red, black, and green trunks. In his corner, MCK Swift, Young Dre, Boogie Brown on the beat. Representing the Zulu Nation, the undefeated, undisputed, universal champion of hip-hop music, Africa Bambaataa!
This is what you chain for. Train for. This is what you chain. This is what you chain for. This is what you chain for. Train for. This is what you chain 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 for. This is what you chain. This is what you chain for. This is what you chain for. This is what you chain for. This is what you train for.
This is what you train for. This is what you came for. This is what you roll out, see, scream your name for. You say you can follow. Your passion remains raw. Now it's time to rip the competition like a chainsaw. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bumblebee. Show 'em at the belt. You don't really want to rumble, see? Stick and move, bob and weave it. Keep your hands up. If you're not down, shake it off and stand up. Counterpunch when you miss, just let your hands fly. Hit them hard, get the cut, man, and stand by. And keep your footwork tight like karate. Throw the plate, hit the hook, and then shake them with the body flow. Put them on the ropes, keep backing them up. Put the plate on, hit them with your flashiest stuff. The fans cheer, cause it's clear, he ain't matching your tough. Show them why they saying that you got a platinum glove.
Rumble, I come to destroy them. Rumble, I come to destroy them. Baba and we, but they can't stop it. Licks me again. Come on! No, come on, we have to stick on road. Rumble, we make them goes.
This is what you chain for. This is what you chain. This is what you chain for.
Rumble, we make them goes.
This is the real deal, far from amateur. For the long haul, you're gonna need your stamina. This has been the purpose of your proper conditioning. This is when you climb the ladder, get your position in. Stop the competition in your tracks like freeze tag. Show them why you use the jump rope and the speed bag. Hit the heavy bag and you running and lifting. Just in case the fight wind up going the distance. You a trick, be a jump, go and show them the difference. Even if you lose, keep on going consistent. But this is your night to fight. It's fight night, like my phone on the speaking device. It's quite right, you in the spotlight. Hometown holding you down. They want to see a knockout in the first 3 rounds. The whole arena screaming your name, spreading your fame, the belt in your hands. Now you at the top of your game. Fight night.
This is what you train. This is what you this is what you train. This is what you train for. This is what you train for.
Boy, come for destroy them. Boy, come for destroy them. Baba and we, but they can't stop the licks me again. Come on! No pull up, we have to stick on move. Rumble, we make them bros.
Set time! Now calling all real revolutionary youths. Gang Marley